Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on the Nukeshot Motorsport YouTube channel of What You Missed, this time from NES Season 4 Round 8 Race 1 here at Interlagos. Just going to show you what it was like for me in the first few laps in the GT category. Of course, you can see the full race on half the race gone, as usual, recommended. You can see going side by side here already. I qualified 5th, so I got the inside. I was hoping Ninja would run wide. You can see the jump there. Now Jim on the outside got a decent start. You can see Whitebear also pressuring Ninja to the outside. Ninja runs a bit deep here. I think they make contact, which allows me to go on the inside of Whitebear, potentially try and hang it around there, but the AMG seemed to have better acceleration through that section, so I had to get back into the slipstream. Thought about a dive bomb there, didn't quite, just accidentally get on the grass a bit there. And you see, take it tied to line there as Whitebear went wide, I just about get the place. And that is me up to 4th in class. Going through this very tight and twisty section through Sector 2 now. Right on the back of Ninja. I was very, very close to the back of Ninja for some time. Just seem to have a bit of extra traction on me, as you might possibly expect. Now coming through the what I would probably call the last corner of the track, considering you can go flat out through the rest of it. I was just within slipstream range, so I was in with a shout if I would get close enough for a move into turn 1. Ninja a bit earlier on the brakes, considering he was a bit too late the lap before. That allows me to really close up through the center S. But again, you can see I just make a slight mistake there. Ninja, again with the better acceleration there. But I haven't dropped out of his slipstream just yet. You see, he makes the same mistake I did on the previous lap, just getting a bit too wide of an entry there. And then I go really wide on exit there as I put the power down. Still staying with him. Nils was starting to get a bit of a gap up ahead. You see Gugas also making a slight mistake. I go for a very wide entry here, so I could maximize my throttle input, get the car straightened out quite quickly. Through here, could have been on the accelerator a bit earlier in hindsight, but all worked out well. Ninja understeered a bit, didn't quite make the apex, but still gets a slightly better run than me through there. As I really understeered through there. That was another thing you'll see me just sliding about now, really making mistakes. And now, because of that, I was out of the slipstream. You can see also on the inside, Whitebear catching back up and re-overtaking me. And this is the bit that I particularly want to highlight. Quite a late sort of dive bomb there on Whitebear there. I personally was quite proud of that. But yeah, I eventually just ended up just dropping back further and further. So I had a very decent scrap with both Ninja and Whitebear for the start period of the race. You can see Whitebear on the bottom left just starting to come back a bit. You can just about see him on the rear camera. He's getting very, very close through the twisty section as well. The Z4 generally a better handling car, and considering I was running actually 2% weight ballast for this race, which didn't help at all. and there I just overcook it again, and that really allows Wybear to get on the inside. And then I'm right back in the slipstream. I was thinking about doing something similar to what I did before. See, I pull out, really thinking about it, I think better of it as Wybear is a bit later on the brakes than the lap before. So a great scrap between the A and B teammates that me and Wybear are, of course. Nice and clean as well, so fair play to him. See the first lot of LMPs coming through now. That's Joe the Fire going on the outside. Then on the inside of Wybear. So yeah, from there on I started dropping back a bit, so I'll pretty much just end it here. So thanks for watching this episode of What You Missed. Hope it was somewhat entertaining. Of course you can view the whole race on Half the Race Gone. You probably should have done that before watching this, but either way it was an entertaining race. The stream has just finished at the time of recording. So yeah, this has been offapple from Nukeshot Motorsport, and I will see you for something in the future next time.